back to my channel. So today it's gonna be a get ready with me. I am going to brunch with one of my new friends. We're gonna go try out this spot that we've been talking about. So they have brunch, and that's what we're gonna do today. So if y'all see me looking down, y'all see my mirror is here. I was watching. Okay, I'm gonna be it's just like chit chats. We're gonna be chit chatting. One of the main things that I want to talk about today is how long I've been doing TikTok, and on top of how long I've been doing it, how much I've made, and why I continue to do it. But since I'm doing my makeup, I'm that type of person that can take constructive criticism. If you ain't trying to throw I can tell when somebody trying to throw jabs at me or someone is trying to be funny. But if you're genuine, I can take constructive criticism. I can't talk. I can take constructive criticism if you're being genuine. And I've never really had anyone, like, especially on my channel, like you guys, like, I feel like when you tell me something, like, I value what you guys tell me, because I feel like I've built like a small community here where, like, you know, I don't know, like, I don't feel like you guys would like say anything to try to hurt me, if that makes sense. So I was looking at one of my videos, and I think it was Cassandra. I think she was like, Bella, you've come so far with your makeup, and she was like, I'm not saying that in a malicious way. And when I read it, before I read the ending, when she was saying, I'm not saying this, I didn't even think that she was saying that like maliciously, or, you know, trying to throw a jab. I didn't even think that, because I tell y'all all the time, y'all, I've been practicing with my makeup. I'm trying to get better with it. Just like a month ago, I noticed like this distinct line not blending out my my highlight with my contour. So I appreciated her for saying that, you know, you've come a long way with it. Like, that made me feel like, okay, you doing some, because you always saying that you're not as good with it as you want to be, but at least you're still trying, and people are noticing that you're getting better with it. So I appreciated her for that. But let me do my eyebrows real quick, and then I'll hop back on, because y'all know I can't do that and talk at the same time, because I can't multitask like that. Hold up 1 minute. Okay, so I've filled in my eyebrows. Prior to me doing this, people always ask me, like, do I draw them on? I don't. I just fill them in a little bit, because I already naturally have thick eyebrows. But it always, okay, so the shop that I like to go to, the lady that I really, really like, she's always busy. So I think what I'm going to start doing now is waiting on her, because the people that have done it, because I don't get them done that often. I literally probably get my brows done like every 4 to 6 months, because I don't know, just over time, I've just kind of figured out how to navigate not getting them done, and they still look pretty decent to me. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna start waiting for the lady that I really like to do them, for her to do them, because the people that have been doing them the last couple of times I ain't gonna necessarily say they messed it up, but I haven't been 100% pleased with it. I gotta watch the time, because we're doing brunch at 11. It'll take me 30 minutes to get there, and it's currently 9:44. All right, so looking back at my first video on YouTube, I started doing YouTube content back in 2013. Now, I always say, well, now I say, like, I regret that I did not stay consistent back then, because who knows where I would be as a content creator now if I had been consistent back in 2013. Like, who knows? But I can't dwell on the past. Started back in 2016. I started being consistent on TikTok probably like in 2024, maybe 2024. Baby, I'm doing double 20s. 2024, and then maybe 23. I need to look that up, and I'll insert it. But and again, y'all know I always tell y'all when I do these makeup videos, if y'all have any tips that you would like to share, y'all know I welcome them. I'm not that type. I was never consistent. I've never been consistent on social media, because I always get frustrated, because I don't get as many views, I don't get as many likes and all that. But I continue to post content and record content because I truly like it. Like, I don't know, it's like I can't necessarily say therapy, but it's like, I don't know, it's just something that I genuinely like to do. I genuinely like to do it. Like sitting here talking to a camera, I ain't gonna be talking to nobody else. So why not sit here and talk to a camera? Like it's always just, you know, normally it's just me and Gigi around here. So why not like document my life? Like I feel like I'm a little entertaining at times. I can be a little entertaining at times too. So, and I think I started content. I've always had like this bubbly, like outgoing, you know, personality. So I've always, people have always told me like, you need to start recording yourself because you're just so funny. You're just this. And I was like, you know what? I am a little funny. Let me record this. So that's where my love for like content creation came from, because of this bubbly personality that I have. But it gets a little hard like when you put so much into your videos and you put so much into your content and you don't feel like you get anything in return. So feeling like I don't get anything in return is why I'm never consistent. But it's just like over time, like I meet new people, I form new friendships. I've made a lot of well, not a lot, but I've made a lot of friends off of creating content. Like you would be surprised if this girl just came in the store yesterday and she was like, some girl made a video about like a baseball hat that she got from DSW. Wait, you're her? And I was like, it's me. But I did an outfit of the day and I was like, I got this hat from DSW, and I guess she saw it and she came in there yesterday looking for a hat, and I was like, girl, that was me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you put yourself out there, you meet new people, new opportunities, and all that to say, baby, I ain't made a cent off of creating content, and I've been creating content again since 2013. But I was never consistent as I am now. I stopped uploading my content on my Instagram for a while because, girl, like the engagement on Instagram is kind of funny, but I got out of that maybe like 2 weeks ago because I'm like, I'm gonna start uploading my content on all of my platforms regardless of the engagement, you know, regardless if I get the engagement that I think I should. I'm just gonna start uploading. I'm just gonna stop, like, you know, holding myself back from my potential. Like I'm gonna start doing what I feel like I want to do, or I'm gonna start doing what I want to do. I'm gonna stop being nervous about, you know, who's supporting me. And I tell people all the time, like I saw this post that was like, go ahead and start your business, and I may do a video about that too. I've had a bunch of businesses. Okay, not a bunch, but I've sold, I've had a little boutique. I've done my headbands. I do my wristlets now. I don't really advertise because I was going through a little rut when I first got this job, figuring this job out, and y'all know that's a whole different story by itself. So I was really excited about my wristlets, and you know, but then I started just getting, I don't want to say depressed, because it wasn't like a depression. It was just, girl, maybe it was, I don't know, I don't want to say a depression. I was depressed. I don't know what it was, but I was just getting in this little funk about this job, and baby, I started losing just everything. I didn't want to record. I didn't want to do anything but go to work, figure that shit out, and come home and rest. Because I tell people all the time, like people that have like jobs that require them to be physically tired, I would prefer that over being mentally tired. Because when your brain shuts down, like you really can't function. You can't do shit. But it's at least like when my body shuts down, I can still go. But if my brain shut, I can't do that. I can still go mentally. Like I can still tell you something. But it's like my job inquires so much. Let me tell y'all, I work at a law firm. I was a legal assistant, customer service manager at my first law firm when I first moved here. For 6 years, and then I pivoted a little bit and I went to jail medicine. If y'all want to know a little bit more about that, I can explain that. Then I was like, oh, I'm tired of this, let me go back to the legal field. So now I'm back in the legal field. So legal assistant and an office administrator. So and this firm is totally different from the one that I was at, because we do more so litigation. Like, well, everything that we do is basically litigation. Like, litigating every doggone thing. And that's so different. And like, when I tell y'all, it's just so freaking much. It's so much. But I'm kind of like, it's not as bad as it was like when I feel like I was going through the ringer with everything, but I feel like it's gotten a little bit better. But in my heart, I just really and honestly, I feel like this isn't my end all be all. Like, I'm not 100% satisfied. And you know how it is, like, our parents, we're millennials, our parents want, you know, just because they worked at a job for, my mom retired after like 26 years of her working. Just because our parents worked at this one job, you know, for their whole life, they expect the same from us, and they look at us funny when, you know, it's not. Like, my brother, he was in the military for 20 something years, and now he's a partner, and he's like, oh, so you just gonna quit? You know what I'm saying? Because that job had me like literally feeling like, you know, I just wanted to quit and like live off my savings account. Again, like I told y'all, this video is gonna be all, I don't know how to stick to one subject because my mind, that's the way my mind is. But I was like, and that's yeah. So we're not them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something doesn't make me happy, I'm not gonna stay there. Like, but I'm not gonna just leave and not have anything because financially I can't afford that. Well, technically I can. It'll be hard, but I'm not at the point right now where it's that hard. It's manageable right now. Like, a month ago, I was like, end all be all, forget it, I'm leaving. But right now it's manageable. So I've been doing content for a long time. I just get so discouraged about, like, with the views and the comments, and you know, I just get so discouraged oftentimes. But I like it so much, or I enjoy it so much, I just don't stop. I'll take a little break, but I need to stop. I've stopped taking my little breaks. I'm here now. I love girls. I'm here, and I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna keep, you know, leaving when it gets hard. See, I'm that type person, like, I don't want to stick around when shit gets hard. I leave. Like, and that's something I'm working on too. I gotta work on that, because like, even with my family, like, my family got issues. Not my immediate family, but like my cousins, it's a lot of hurt with like my cousins and their kids and stuff. They got issues, child. But instead of them like trying to work through them and going to therapy and trying to understand, like, it's like almost like they rather live with that. And like, it's a lot of my cousins that I don't even speak to, because baby, they crazy, and baby, I don't have time for that. I don't even talk to them no more. I don't have time for no negativity or anything in my life. I'm that type person, if it don't suit me, or if it's causing me more pain than anything, baby, bye. I ain't got time for it. And I will sit at my house all day in peace while people walk around and run around here miserable. I'm not gonna be miserable. Life is too short. But why I say it out there? Yeah, I just leave, or I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna just give it a break. But when I've learned now that when the tough gets tough, keep going. Like, it's not, well, in some situations, leave it alone. But like in this situation, like, I just imagine like where I could have been, or where I could be, like, if I just kept going and not just being like, you know, oh, it's hard, let me stop. So I have not made a flying cent off of social media, but deep down I feel like I can. I can, and if I don't, I met some amazing people, and I'm gonna keep going. With hopes that one day I can turn this into a full-time career, and I can make and I can make money. I don't have to go to work every day upset or sad that I have to roll out of bed in the morning going somewhere that I just absolutely despise. Like, I truly believe that there's gonna be something better in store for me. So I'm gonna keep on with this, and you know, we'll see how it turns out and where it goes. But I'm a girl with faith. I have faith. So but have I had any brand deals or partnerships or anything? Yes. Let's talk about those. Let me do my eyeliner. I think I still have a screen grab of me asking that brand if they would like to collaborate, because they were a small brand. I was building up my social media as well. This is like 2022, I think this was 2022. Or before that, because I was still at my first firm. But reached out to that brand. I was like, hey, I was like, I really love your eyewear. I was wondering something along the lines of, would you guys like to collaborate? Baby, they told me I didn't have the look that they were going for, but at the same time, I purchased from them and I took a picture in the glasses, or in the sunglasses that I had. I didn't have the look that they were going for, but they took my picture and they actually used it on their social media page. Fast forward 2025, I haven't seen them relevant. I stopped following them. Let me see. Hold up, girl. Let me see. Because I haven't seen them. They ain't even got no social media account. I took a picture of them, you know, telling me that I didn't have the look that they want, or so I was like, are they saying it because I try to not make everything black and white, but you're saying that I don't have the look that you're going for, but I have the look that you're going for you to take my picture that I posted on my page, tagging you, and posted it on your page, but you don't want to collaborate on anything. So I have, like, what do you mean I don't have the look? So I just let it go, and I asked them to delete my picture. No, I didn't. I didn't ask them to delete my picture off their page. I was like, okay, whatever, and I just deleted them. So again, fast forward, it is 2025, and they're not active on social media, and as well as on Amazon either, because I first found them. I had purchased their sunglasses off Amazon. It was like, hey, follow us or tag us on social media, here's our Instagram, and that's how I found them. So that was like my first like heartbreak. Then the shoe brand that we actually sell at DSW, they reached out and they were like, hey, do you want to collaborate? And I was like, yeah, sure. So they sent me their website. They sent me like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes, and I was able, it was called the Journey Collection. I ain't really that crazy about their shoes, but it wasn't a paid partnership. It was like they'll send me so many pairs of shoes like every couple of months or something like that. So they did the first month. They sent me like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes. I did videos for them. I still got those videos actually on my social media. And then I think when I started emailing the girl and I started sending her the videos and stuff, she was like, just post them. You don't have to send them to me and all that for approval or anything. So I post the videos, tag them. And then I think she just started reaching out to me. So I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but I did get a few pairs of shoes. So that worked out for me, I guess. And then this hair company that I actually did my first video with in 2013 on YouTube, Queen Weave Hair Beauty, which is the hair that I'm actually wearing now. I've been wearing this hair so long, y'all. I will stand beside this hair. I collaborated with them a little bit, but I don't think I would do it again. They sent me some free hair and they asked me to do a video. So they have so many like things, like they want me to do this, they want me to do this. And you ain't paying me, you're just sending me hair. And I just took it because, of course, this was like really my first time doing this. So, that was the only time they've asked me. Like, I stopped tagging them in like my videos. The last time that I did a video on this hair, I didn't tag them, but I did like a hashtag, and I was like Queen Weave Beauty, because they will take my videos off of my page and they will upload them to their page, and I don't like that, because pay me for my stuff, and I don't want to have to tell nobody, because that should be common sense for people. So I stopped tagging them and stuff, but I still use their hair because baby, it's too good not to use. So again, I have not been paid a single cent off of social media, but I love creating content. I love like being able to express my personality. I love being able to be relatable. I love just showing y'all like this bubbly side of myself, and just, I don't know, I like, and then I more so like being relatable, I think. All right, y'all, I am ready. I don't know 100% if this is what I'm gonna wear or not. But to sum this video up and to end this video, no. Although I haven't made anything off of social media, is it worth it? To me it is, because it's something that genuinely makes me happy. And I feel like you can tell that I like it, and I genuinely, it makes me happy, because after all these years of doing it, I haven't I've been buying materials. I've bought a camera. I've been doing this, but I haven't gotten anything. But I'm hopeful that, you know, it'll pay off in the long run. It just takes me being consistent, and it's something that I genuinely like. So I want to wrap this video up by saying, if it's something that makes you happy and something that you genuinely like, keep doing it. Be consistent. All right, y'all. So I'm going to end this video here. I'll talk to you guys in the next vlog. Bye.